Now we have to end the bulletin, but before we go, Chairman of the governing New Patriotic Party, Freddy Blay, is fighting off claims that the loss of over 40 incumbent members of parliament in the just-ended parliamentary primaries would have dire consequences for the party in the upcoming December polls. Mr. Blay describes the loss of the MPs as regrettable, but also argues that the delegates rather chose candidates with the requisite acumen to advance the party's fortunes. Speaking to JoyNews, Kwesi Parker-Wilson, Mr. Blay said in previous elections, the NPP had equally garnered more votes in constituencies where there were new aspirants fielded.
We must, don't forget, we should have faith in the decision of the electorate. We always have confidence in what they decide. They are always right. I say, at the heart of democracy is contest, elections. And the electorate will always have the last say, irrespective of what goes behind or what goes into it, the campaign, the messaging, and in some cases even the inducement that people will allege. But people exercise their franchise, they vote for those that they want to, as it were, represent them. That the people deserve those that they vote for to rule or to represent them in whatever case it is. I wouldn't have any quarrel with the decision that our delegates have taken in the various constituencies.
And those who say that those will be dire consequences for the governing NPP in the December election, because one, is going to affect parliamentary work. Two, there's going to be disaffection and the fact that some of the losing candidates might even go independent, which would again affect your fortunes. What's your response to that?
These are speculative. I did say that it's at the heart of it all is contest. And at the end of the day, we close our ranks. We will reconcile ourselves to the fact that it has taken place. And don't forget, it is our party. Friendly hostilities, contests among ourselves, primaries, is galvanized the support. And let's admit it, in some cases, individuals within their constituency have lost maybe some kind of hope. They've lost some kind of respect. They've lost confidence in some of the people who they might have voted against within our party. I'm not saying the general elections, but within our party, and individuals represent the parties. And our party members, delegates, through the delegates, they've made their decision. On the contrary, maybe I will argue that it will rather ginger the party, bring new blood, to bring a vigor, and people will campaign with more enthusiasm for the 7th December polls.
People experience have lost the election.
Some have lost it, but they will. Some have immediately they lose the election or they lost the election, have expressed their desire to back those who defeated them. That's good sportsmanship. And I believe that's the spirit which is. Elections are, sometimes people will win, some will lose. It doesn't mean that it spells doom for a party which is in power. On the contrary, I think it's making the party stronger. And let me even bring to your notice, in most cases when they had changed, the party had changed, or the constituencies have changed their representatives, that is the MP, the aspirants, and we've gone to elections, the votes have rather gone up in the constituencies that we changed. It's been the case, the trend. So I don't agree that there will be some kind of apathy in galvanizing support. Of course, let me admit, Parker, that in Parliament quite a number of chairmen of various committees have lost their seats.
Almost about 15 or 20. Yeah.
It's regrettable. But why not? There will be replacement. The party has a store of vigorous, creative, intelligent membership, and those who have come to replace them, hopefully, and I'm confident about it, will also be up to the task of representing the party in Parliament.
And that's it. News State Bit for this morning. But we have more news as we look at the newspapers. Do stay with us.